3 years ago, I completed the production of A Dancer's Christmas, which we had performed in the Boston College Rob Shem Theater for 28 years. And I was very happy with the production. The performers were professionals from Boston, New York, and we always included some of our children who really grew up in the production of A Dancer's Christmas. So when I decided Dancer's Christmas had had its time, I told everybody this was the last year, and the disappointment on the faces of the children in particular, and some of the older dancers as well, really touched me very, very much. So the more I thought about it, I said, well, you know, Dancer's Christmas is too large a production to do, but maybe I can figure something out and we can continue the tradition in a simpler way. And that's how Christmas Reflections was born 3 years ago. So Christmas Reflections was really a response to the ending of A Dancer's Christmas, a way of continuing engaging young people, young children and youth, as well as some of our professional dancers in the continued work that I had started more than 30 years ago. For me personally, I just love Christmas. I always have. I love the artistry of Christmas, and I love to be able to create something like this that uses the art of dance, because for me dance is just such a beautiful spiritual expression. So Christmas Reflections is a way of giving me that outlet to continue to create and to share this gift with the community who comes to the performances. It took the form of almost a miniature Dancer's Christmas with 3 parts. The first part is the familiar Christmas story using Christmas carols that people would know. The middle section is quite delightful. It's all pretty much all Irish step dancing. The reason for that is that one of our performers for Dancer's Christmas, an Irish step dancer, nationally known Irish step dancer, has her own company, her school I should say, in West Roxbury. And so I invited her and her students to perform with us, so that was part 2. And then the third part was basically some of the favorites from the third act of Dancer's Christmas. What holds it all together is a storyteller. The storyteller is first St. Luke telling the story of Christmas, then Seamus, the Irish storyteller, and then himself, a theater student graduate of Boston College, who brings us into kind of the contemporary time.
Okay, children, thank you very much.
Also this year there's a whole group of dancers that come in every week for rehearsal, who come from the Worcester area, from the classical dance artist coaching studio under the direction of Joanna Duncan. Ironically, as I said, this was supposed to be quite simple, and in one sense it is, but what has also happened is that we now have close to 100 performers, maybe twice or three times as many performers as we did in Dancers Christmas. All of a sudden, this very simple production has grown enormously, and as I said, there are close to 100 dancers, and that's why when we were doing the 12 Days of Christmas this year, I actually had pretty much enough dancers for every day of Christmas. So we only do 3 performances. Dancers Christmas we used to do like 8 or 9, but Christmas Reflections is 3, the weekend of the 16th through the 18th of December, Friday night into a Saturday matinee and Sunday matinee. So that's the story.